You can tell a lot about a person by what's in their glass. Sometimes it says, I appreciate true craftsmanship. And sometimes it says, I will definitely try to explain cryptocurrency to you at this party. I'm Tim Fulton, and this is Character Proof. Every episode, we pour a different whiskey, break down the actual tasting notes, and then vividly imagine the exact type of person who drinks it on purpose. So grab a glass, pull up a chair, and get ready for some tasting notes and a whole lot of character flaws. Let's get pouring. Buttered popcorn. That's the first thing, bright and sunny and a little absurd, rising out of a glass of liquid the pale gold of weak apple juice. Buttered popcorn, sweet corn, vanilla, a grassy sweetness, and a faint, cheerful note of breakfast cereal in the very best possible way. Do not let the color fool you, and do not let the price fool you either. This is a spirit with absolutely nothing to prove, and, more importantly, absolutely nothing to hide. It is happy. It smells happy. And at a full 100 proof, there is far more going on here than $15 has any right to deliver. This is a bottled in bond corn whiskey, at least 80% corn, aged in used barrels rather than new charred oak, which is exactly why it comes out so pale and so sweet. Sweet corn and vanilla up front, buttery and round, and then a genuine, sturdy, bonded kick. This is not a soft drink. It is a real whiskey, with a little oak, a little spice, and a clean, warming finish. It makes an exceptional old-fashioned, a ridiculous value sipper, and a base that bartenders genuinely adore. Here is the twist of the whole episode. The whiskey is a legitimately great deal, a real sleeper, precisely the kind of bottle that deserves an evangelist. The problem is the evangelist we got. The problem is Dash. Dash is 26, a craft cocktail bartender, and Dash has a mustache that requires a product, a comb, and a line item in his monthly budget. He works at a bar with no sign on the door, where the menu is a leather folder, where a Negroni costs $19 and arrives with a single hand-carved ice sphere and a flamed orange peel, and a short story. Dash is good at his job. Hold on to that. It matters. Dash can genuinely make a drink. But Dash has reached the particular stage of craft cocktail enlightenment that loops all the way back around into contrarianism, the stage where the most sophisticated possible move is to loudly champion the cheapest possible bottle as a flex. Dash owns an extensive collection of vintage Hawaiian shirts, each one acquired from a specific estate sale with a specific provenance he will share with you, unprompted. He wears them buttoned to the throat. He has opinions about ice that last longer than some marriages. And his current crusade, the hill he has personally chosen to defend, is Mellow Corn. He keeps a bottle on the back bar like a trophy. When you sit down and ask for something interesting, Dash's eyes light up, because Dash has been waiting his entire shift for you. And he leans in and says, in the hushed, reverent tone of a man passing you classified intelligence, okay, so nobody is talking about this. $15 corn whiskey, bonded. It's the industry's best kept secret. It is not a secret. Every bartender in the city knows about Mellow Corn. It has been written up on every cocktail blog in existence. It is, if anything, the single most talked about cheap whiskey of the decade, precisely because of men like Dash, who have collectively kept it a secret so aggressively that it has become famous. But Dash needs it to be a secret, because the secret is the entire point. The value of the knowledge to Dash is that he believes you do not have it. He builds you an old-fashioned with it, and it is genuinely excellent. And he watches you drink it with the proud, expectant face of a man waiting to be told he was right all along. He has, in the past year, tried to build the same secret out of a Wisconsin brandy, a particular tiki mug, and a German Amaro that nobody at the bar had asked about. Mellow Corn is simply the current hill. He will tell you, leaning in another inch, that the real heads drink it bottled in bond, as though there were some other way it is sold, as though the real heads were a documented population and not, in fact, Dash and a podcast he listens to at the gym. And here's the affectionate part, because there's always one. Dash is correct. That's the thing. Strip away the shirt and the mustache and the conspiratorial whisper and the whole layer of contrarian theater, and Dash has actually pointed you toward one of the best values on the back bar, made you a wonderful drink, and tried, in his deeply, deeply annoying way, to share something good with a stranger. The best-kept secret framing is just the wrapping paper on a genuine gift. He could simply say, "This cheap whiskey is delicious, try it," and he would be a hero. Instead, he built a secret society with one member. But the old-fashioned in front of you is real, and it is excellent, and it cost him $15 a bottle to look this effortlessly cool. So drink it. Tell Dash he was right. It is all he has ever wanted, and the whiskey, honestly, has earned it. Well, the glass is empty, and the verdict is officially in. That's going to do it for this episode of Character Proof. If you enjoyed the show, please hit subscribe, leave us a 5-star review, and share it with that one friend whose whiskey shelf costs more than their car. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Want us to put your go-to bottle to the test? Drop your favorite pour in the reviews, or hit us up on socials, and we might just profile you next. Until next time, drink responsibly, pour generously, and always check your character flaws. Cheers.